Good evening everyone, time for some F1 action around Spa, and as per real life we're gonna start this race on a wet track and then it'll dry out probably fairly soon. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. We have set up a formation lap and rolling start as per real life. So yeah, that should be interesting.
The leader's just done it, 147.28.
I think this is my first stream where I'm using virtual desktop for my VR, so let's have our fingers crossed that everything will work well. I did test it in last Thursday's RPM race with recording, but I had some issues with my streaming setup back then, but those all seem to be fixed now, so and it's Spa, so yeah, I like Spa a lot. What's not to like? So yeah, 22 lap race with a formation lap, of course. Basically running with the fuel that I'm probably have to start the
Sector
race,
1 is 1.1
aka formation lap with. Oh god, this is so fun.
The leader has just done a 144.19.
Hey AJ.
Your lap time was 149.22. The guy behind has just done a 148.52. Sector 1 is 0.8, off the pace. Your brake temperatures look good. The leader has just done a 143.90.
Medium tires do feel pretty decent, but just very slow, I guess.
To watch your right side tyre temperatures. Your left front tyre is really hot. Car clear left.
Yeah, all good.
Minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Let's go and change tires and go for the softs, see what difference that makes. I mean, depends on what the track condition is gonna be. If ideally you want to start on softs or on inter or wets. I actually think that it'll dry out pretty soon. To be honest.
There's traffic behind. Watch
Maybe
your
not
mirrors.
slick dry, but
Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
I thought there would have been a track limit, but apparently not.
Your tyre temps are all fine. P11. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Okay, Roy, you need to watch the track limits.
Need to rebind my ERS button apparently. My mapping button does not change.
Your brake temperatures look good.
Oh fuck yeah. I think the mediums will be better if it gets warm during the race. Hey, dry heat. No, I haven't. Didn't get a chance. I'll probably can't resist trying it after the stream. And otherwise, there's always tomorrow with the multiplayer tests, but haven't tried it yet. Also, haven't seen a lot of people trying it out just yet.
Your tyre temperatures are fine.
The other one that was added,
15 minutes
I did
left.
see someone in the Discord be very excited about, so yeah, we'll see. Oh crap.
Sector 2 is 2.2 off the pace.
Yeah. Let me rebind my buttons. Diamonds. Where's the ERS? Assistance. Vehicle. Wait. Oh. How come? I know why. It's the wrong control thingy. Yeah, I want to. I'm pretty certain I selected the right profile. Okay, yeah, I'll keep you posted if anything interesting comes up. Hey, thanks. It's a shame you couldn't join us, so your pedals have actually properly died, What happened with them? Did something happen with the NRT race Friday or something? Because I think they were pretty much fine on Thursday.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
Irregularly for weeks. Okay. TLCMs you have, don't you? That's odd. For hours of use? Okay. Strange. I mean, yeah, I don't know how long you've had them, but I've got mine for I think 2 years now. Something like that. Never really had any major issues or anything. Okay, yeah, strange. Very strange. It's always a shame though, because now you need to fork out the money to get some replacement pedals. Oh, wheel spin, another deal. Ah, okay. Okay, this is not gonna be a quick lap. Yeah, okay. Yeah, EMI issues is probably one of the first things to think of, but you're using a Playseat challenge, aren't you? I never had those issues, but yeah, of course it can be different for everyone.
Sector 1 is 3.0 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, you can only spend the money once. That's the unfortunate thing. I don't have any spare load cell pedals laying around. I just have the original T300 pedals that came with the wheel laying around with the pop meters.
Okay, Roy, 10 minutes to go.
Which also is not ideal at all. Of course. Magic P500, okay. Cheaper and look better, okay. And if they last longer, that'll be a bonus as well, I guess. .68 MB update to the beta, okay, interesting. It does look like they're pushing to get the thing released before the end of the month, but Okay. Yeah, if you can buy it without the clutch, if you don't... Yeah, I gotta be honest, I never used the clutch pedal myself.
Sector 2 is 3.2 seconds off the pace.
Oh, good, Drive. Yeah.
Alright, Roy, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Good lap, that's your quickest so far. Sector 3 is 1.7 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, but you could just as easily bind that maybe to a button on your wheel. Wouldn't that work? I assume it would. Oh, maybe not. You need to have like the proper range for the clutch.
Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Your brake temps look good.
Worth a shot, probably. Ooh, my tires did not like that.
Looks like that was outside track limits.
At all. Oh, that's a flat spot. Yeah, I've never really tried using a clutch with just a simple button, but could work maybe for some cars. Maybe not, because it's just 0 to at least 100 as you say, so it might not be ideal.
Okay, Roy, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Take care, there's a car approaching.
So yeah, we're gonna start on a wet track this race.
Your brakes are cold, be careful. Car left. Clear left.
And then it should dry out pretty soon. I'm not gonna make fun of AJ driving Ferrari and crashing. I'm not gonna do that. I've never tried it, but maybe using build mode in the wet when accelerating out of the corners might not be a bad mode to be in. Power delivery is a bit more subtle. I've never actually tried that. Okay, we got 12 people in. I think we had 15 registered for this one.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
1.2? Blimey. That's quite a bit.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Your right side tyres are getting hot. Your left front's cooking. Sector 2 is 2.7 off the pace.
That's cooking.
P10, that's your best lap in this session. Sector 3
Okay,
is
Manoa.
1.2 seconds
Yeah.
off the pace.
I don't know. I'm 5 seconds off. It's a long track, of course, but still. Yeah. It is what it is, and that's what it is. I mean, we're gonna start in the wet, so basically everything can happen. Oh yeah, we'll see. So the guy in P11 caused a little chaos during Friday's NRT race. Yeah, he did apologize to Jata, and TS watched him on the practice server a bit earlier, and everything seemed perfectly fine. So, I mean,
that's the end of the session. P10.
We all make mistakes, but yeah, I said to the guys earlier, if I were to join other league race for the first time, I would probably be a bit more cautious. All right, man. Stachu with a major gap in front. Bloody hell. Alright, can he do the same in quali? Let's find out. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, that could be. Okay. Yeah, the thing is, with the RPM batters race, I had to kick someone as well, because I mean, I'm not quicker on batters, but I at least know the track, and I can fairly go around without making a lot of huge mistakes or causing chaos for others. That guy couldn't, so yeah. Sometimes, yeah, batters is not the best track also to probably join your first league race.
Minutes to set a lap. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Yeah, no worries, Tex. Okay, yeah, now I really have to try it after my stream, Raid. Thank you. Now I can't just go to bed. You tried it on Long Beach, I reckon? Because that's your go-to track. Yeah, I actually did listen to it a little bit, just starting up a single race. No, that's not ideal. Yeah, there's a multiplayer test race with those cars tomorrow, so I'll make sure to give it a spin later on. Probably gonna do an actual spin here as well. Hey Magati.
Just done at 144.18. The leader has just done a 140.92. P4. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Sector 2 is 2.6 seconds off the pace. 45. You're a second off the pace in sector 3.
.45.6. Let's have a little look at our new guy.
Oh, Roy, restart it and get on it.
Not pushing, that's for sure. Oh, actually getting out of the way there. He's driving very slow. Into the next one. Okay, he's starting a push lap now.
The leader has just done a 140.89.
For a slow guy, yeah. Oh, that's track limit, probably. He'll probably beat my time. Yeah, he is. Yay. Now I actually want to try the medium tires and see what kind of lap times I'm getting on those, as that might be vital with race strategy.
He takes it as clear. Five minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Your brake temperatures are okay.
Oh, okay. AJ facing the wrong way again. So yeah, you weren't here before when I mentioned it, but I'm using virtual desktop now for VR magazine since a couple days. And so far it's been running absolutely great. So I immediately removed the made-out software from my PC. I can always reinstall it if needed, but I don't feel that I need it anytime soon though.
Position.
Yeah, it's just great. Oh, not the best line through there.
You're second off in sector 1.
It's amazing how good it actually works for a wireless solution. Thing is, I got a router for my ISP with Wi-Fi 6 now, so that made it easier to have a go at it, even though the Quest only supports 5 GHz Wi-Fi, Quest 2. But at least the router's got some capabilities now.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
Not ideal, that'll cost me a couple tenths time. Yeah, 146, that's actually not so bad. It's probably a second lap slower, but if I could start on inters and then move to mediums with one stop after 4 or 5 laps, hopefully those tires will last through the end. That might be the option. Okay, 22 laps of fuel. Still a bit sweaty in VR. Yeah, I'm just using my old link cable with external power connection, and that keeps it charged, so yeah. Yeah, those battery head straps, I did have a look at those, but yeah. The cable I know basically always works, so yeah. And I've set it so that the 5 GHz Wi-Fi is purely for my Quest. No other device in the house will connect to that network. And I've placed it right beside my PC as well, so it should be okay.
That's the end of the session, P11.
As I said, I tried a little bit with it. Right? Yeah, indeed. And JK, a bit closer now, so well done. Shall we do a short break? Until 38 past the hour? Yep. Yeah, it shows 1200 Mbps for me as well, Magati. Yep. Frequency. I don't know about that. It can, well, it probably will, because it can increase your range. So yeah, I'm getting 1200. When I didn't have the router next to my PC, I was still getting like 864 or something. But yeah, I placed it besides my router. I changed a few things, and basically now my PC is connected to that router, wired, and my headset wireless, and nothing else, basically. So yeah, I mean, if I use the Wi-Fi 6 on my phone, I'm getting the gigabit connection speeds that I'm getting on my desktop PC. So yeah, works really well. Really, I really need to look at a other headset with a built-in fan or something. All right, everyone good to go? All right, good luck, and cautious on the first couple laps, especially with people maybe on different tires and such. So don't forget to calculate extra lap for the formation lap when you're adding fuel to your car. And good luck and have fun.
P12, pit window opens on lap 1.00, 22 laps.
So track. It's gonna dry up soon, but not dry enough, I think, to go out on slicks. Yeah, I won't forget the fuel. Slicks. Okay. Obviously no one clicked that link. Oh, well, it's not actually a link, but... Right, starting at the back. Not gonna be a last to first challenge, that's for sure. Yeah, probably. Quick sip of my drink. It's a track time. Yeah, I reckon at the end of formation lap it's gonna be just wet. It's pretty warm though. I'm still thinking. Yeah, you need to change 4 tires in a pit stop anyways, so yeah.
Okay, Roy, here we go.
Let's go.
Don't fuck this up.
Let's have a little play in the water. Well, don't say that. Well, we did do that with a reason. First of all, the real life race had a rolling start, and indeed to hopefully help a little bit with any form of chaos that's gonna happen. Why is Chief joining and leaving the session? Bit late. We're about to start the race. Some dry patches by the looks of it already. I made the wrong decision, prob. Maybe not. Technically I could just drive one lap on Inters and then go into the pits. You can't go into the pits in the end of the formation lap to have it count towards the mandatory pit stop, I believe, so... Gonna keep a little distance, as I have a feeling there might be some chaos into T1. I have a feeling some people will be driving on slicks as well, so almost looked like someone was about to spin over there. It would be so good to have an option of doing a formation lap and then have a standing start. If they could add that, that would be good. Especially for these races.
Green, green, green.
You're going into the pits? That doesn't count, I think.
The car behind is pitting. Left side, clear left.
Yeah, Arfx 2 has got every option available, but exactly. Oh fuck, that was a bit wet. There's not a lot of spray coming from underneath the tires.
Well done, Roy. Good start.
Tycho went into the pits at the end of the formation lap. I don't think that'll count towards your mandatory pit stop.
You're reeling, E9, in. The gap is 1.4.
If it does, it would be a smart move. Ooh, sliding. Yeah. Maybe they were on slicks and decided to go to inters or rain tires or something. He has an RT having a little battle.
On your clear right. Okay, Roy. The pit window is now open. P9.
Just looking behind to see how the spray is, but I think going on slicks is a bit too early. Of course, when my intermediates are starting to overheat.
It's now 2.1.
It's gonna be a thing. Tina's is blowing away. Fuck me. I'm actually considering pitting in already. Because this lap is so long, it might just be that it dries up pretty
is reeling you in. The gap's now 4.1.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. We'll see where we end up.
Okay, pit stop requested.
Yep. Let's go for it.
You're out of track limits there. The leader's just done a 151.13.
Someone else going into the pits.
Okay, Roy, the next car is Bruce. Bruce, ahead is pitting. Is the car rejoining? What's your speed?
Are rejoining. I'm not the only one with the same with this idea.
Go, go, go.
Come on, Thijs. Plop on, hop on. Hi-ho, psycho.
The pit exit's clear. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
Still behind. Bit cautious here. Just to be sure. I think I went in actually at the right lap. I think it was a good decision.
Right, the guy ahead of us is RT.
It looks pretty dry already.
You're reeling RT in. The gap's now 6.1 seconds.
Oh yeah, I am. Not sure if he made a pit stop. Guess not. Just don't get alongside the track because it's very wet over there still.
146.00.
Yeah, 146. That's almost dry time. I bet you he's not driving on Inters. Whoever's in the lead. JK. At least I've got my mandatory stop out of the way. Now I just need to keep my tires alive until the end of the race. That's basically it. Tina's not pitting in yet, I think. He is. RT. Rush in the pits. Might actually gain a couple positions.
10th position.
Or not. Tina's still into P3. Probably running a bit too much downforce. Yeah, it should be, I think. If I don't have major issues like spinning and flat spots and stuff like that,
Ahead is now 3.8.
then I think it'll be possible on the mediums, not on the softs probably. Because they can get pretty warm. And the track was 47 degrees when we started, I think. So that'll also be why the mediums will be a better option to use. It's almost like real F1, just managing your tires. Look at how warm these are getting, and the softs are really gonna melt away after a couple laps, I think. I think Tina started on slicks actually. I think he started on slicks.
The gap to E9 ahead is increasing. It's now
which is why he pulled away all of a sudden,
just done
pretty much.
150.43.
So it's gonna be an interesting one. To see how it plays out strategically.
34 Celsius.
I mean, I basically already won 2 places. Well, I think, yeah, I won 2 places because I also lost one to Nico.
In front is now
I think it was Nico who ran right onto T1.
144.38.
Top 10 gets points, so looking good for points so far, but only lap 5. Oh, don't do that. See, that's what I don't want to do a lot.
That's your fastest lap.
Oh, come on. That's not gonna help at all.
The gap to E9 ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds. Air temperature's falling. It's now 32 Celsius.
Oh yeah, forgot. We're gonna go and get like heavy clouds, I think, towards the second part of the race. So it will get slightly cooler, probably. Not sure what the track temperature is now. You guys are, or should be able to see that. I am not able to see that, unfortunately. Still running away from Artie. I wonder what happened with him. He made a mistake somewhere, or...
P10.
Still have everyone in the race.
gap to P9 ahead is now 15 seconds. Air temp's falling, it's now 29 Celsius.
I reckon P10 might be the maximum result for today, if no one else makes a major mistake. Especially considering my gap towards Rush is already almost a full pit stop.
The gap to P11 behind is now 16 seconds. Just done a 149.35.
Man, this track is so good, especially in a F1 car and in VR. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of hoping a couple of people that already pitted went to soft slicks and they'll eat up their tires, but with 18 seconds as a gap and it will probably extend a little bit more, they can just make another pit stop and go back to a new set of soft slicks and just still be in front. So just looking at that, it's not ideal.
The gap to RT behind is now 15 seconds.
Like, I almost have a free pit stop.
Yeah. Decreasing. It's now 45 Celsius.
I was hoping to be able to close or stay closer to the guys in front, but a few small mistakes don't help with that. I do think that P1 and probably P2 will still need to make a pit stop. And if they started on soft, they can easily go half the distance and get back on softs again. Ooh. Ooh. Little GoPro moment there.
Air temperature's decreasing. It's now 25 Celsius.
Our team behind me is slowly starting to catch up a little bit. Just trying not to have any weird lockups and stuff.
The gap to RT behind is now 13 seconds.
I do wonder where Jake is actually. He's missed the last couple races. Maybe he's just on a holiday, but he used to always drive and be active in the Discord, so I might need to just send him a little message to ask if everything is alright. Trano in the pits. Oh, that's great for cooling the tires, going off on the runoff area there.
Air temp's falling. It's now 22 Celsius.
The Psyo guy is just 28 seconds up the road from me. So I don't know what happened to him, but he did not have a great race so far, by the looks of it. Yeah. So far it's all pretty good. RT is actually catching me pretty quickly. He was quicker than I was quite a bit in quali, so it does not really surprise me. Even though his fastest lap is only 1 second quicker. So ideally he is on the softs and will eat up his tires. Getting a bit darker.
RT is getting closer. The gap is now 10 seconds.
Thank you, Jim. I think that's a pretty decent lap.
Alright Roy, that's half distance.
Yeah,
You're looking
just
good for fuel.
slightly slower than my personal fastest.
149.37. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 42 Celsius.
RT's gaining like 6/10 a lap, so
The lead car's pitting.
okay, JK pitting. Just past the halfway point.
The gap to P11 behind is now 10.0.
It's now Tina's. Oh, Tina's dropped back, so I think Tina's already pitted. Looking by his lap time, 1:59. Cradle just pitted as well. Wait, Rush again in the pits? Okay, that's interesting. He must have cooked his tires then. See, that's what I mean. But he can just come out in front of me or only just behind me, or alongside me, or just behind me, and he's quicker. He's a lot quicker than I am, like 3 seconds a lap quicker. So yeah,
okay,
really
right,
points
you've got half your fuel left.
in really fighting him very hard.
10th position. It's getting closer. The gap's now 0.27. Car left. Clear left. To E9 ahead is increasing. It's now.
One thing I do know is that Rush with his pit stop didn't lose a position, but he'll probably not gain a position as well. Oh, that's so scary when you touch that inside curve there. So easy to just lose it.
The leader has just done a 144.24. The gap to E9 ahead is increasing. It's now 4.1. That's your best lap in the session.
Best lap of the session, only lost 2 tenths, less than 2 tenths towards RT, which is good. By that, with that rate, at that rate he won't be able to catch me before the end of the race. Which is good. I might get left actually though this race. Oh, don't do that though.
The gap
That's
to
not a quicker
E9
line through there,
ahead is
that's for
increasing.
sure.
It's now 6.6.
It is the more dangerous line, that's also for sure.
gap to P11 behind is now 7.9. Sector 2 is 2.3 off the pace.
Yeah, that lap was great. Still 148 though. Well, 6 times that lap.
The leader has just done a 143.46.
$143, fucking hell. It's insane the pace those guys have though. I think the race was pretty clean in general. I didn't hear anyone calling out any issues or something. But that's good. Oh, Nico in the pits, yeah, he'll probably, yeah, he should be coming out in front of me though.
You're outside track limits there.
No, I was not. Nico was actually behind me.
The track temperature is falling. It's now
that was a
14
slow lap.
Celsius.
Very
RT
slow
behind
lap.
is pitting.
Oh, he's pitting. Oh, that's
The gap to
interesting,
P9
to say the
is
least.
increasing. It's now 12
Did
seconds.
not expect that one. Yeah, but it's still pretty okay. I can still manage, so. And right now I got track position. Car behind is making an extra pit stop. He is second of the night, the race. And those 5 or 6 laps, whatever, I think I can manage. I'm gonna get lapped by JK anyways. He's only 5 seconds behind me, so it's gonna be like 5 laps or something after this.
The gap to P9 ahead is increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
4 laps. So that should be okay. I mean, RT is now more than 20 seconds behind me, so if I lose 5 seconds a lap, then he'll be on my rear end, but not necessarily also past me.
The gap to P1 behind is now 4.6. 1 lap ahead. The gap to P9 ahead is increasing. It's now 18 seconds.
You get a little bit of vibrations in the tires, which of course is not ideal, but still not so bad that I can't manage.
Blue flag. Blue flag.
I'll stay right, JK. Oh, Rush made a mistake.
We need to push if we're going to hold this position.
Rush tends to make quite a few mistakes during a race. If he gets that out of his system, he'll get so much more better results. Now if he's got damage, then he might actually be able to finish P9.
The car behind's pitting now.
Yeah, he is pitting. Okay, I'll take the P9 then.
Okay, Roy, the next car is Marchand.
Yeah, maybe, but if you're setting up your car to be on a knife's edge and you can't complete the race without any accidents, then you might need to consider going a little bit safer on your setup. I mean, my setup is probably a bit too safe in terms of downforce and all that, but at least I didn't have a spin. Knock on wood. I have significantly overfueled my car. Ooh, someone's been through the dust, I think, over here. JK's got like a 20-second lead or something. 27-second lead over Stachu. Oh yeah, that's the thing. But with him, I don't know. It might also be just concentration. I mean, he was driving alone by himself on the track, basically, same as I am, and that makes it a little bit harder sometimes to stay focused. So yeah, it could very well be with something to do with that. Leaders on lap 21. So yeah, I mean, I also make mistakes. It's what people do. Some do it less than others, but with him, he's just quick.
P10 is closing the gap.
Tends to make some mistakes,
seconds.
which is a bit of a shame actually for himself. But he can also just win races. I mean, there was a race, I think it was with AMSU in the Formula V10s, that he actually won. I think it was around Spa as well, so the older Spa. So leader is gonna go on to the final lap. Yeah, one more lap. Leader's on lap 22 of 22, so
one more to go.
So yeah, the tire is not too bad. 79% left front, which is the most worn tire.
Pit window closes at the end of this lap. behind is now 18 seconds. B9, that's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Well, I won't be driving this car around this track anytime soon, so yeah. Cheers, Marty. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this one. I mean, I started dead last, so I gained a couple positions. Didn't make too many major mistakes, so that's always a plus, I guess. I was the slowest on track though, looking at my personal best time. So yeah, that just goes to show consistency sometimes is key, strategy can help. You don't always have to be the faster driver, which is nice. Right, just waiting for the last couple guys to finish. Alright. Well done everyone, congrats JK on the win. Massive gap towards Stahu and Brano. Congrats on the P3. Well done everyone, I think it was a pretty clean race, apart from some people having maybe a spin or something, but I didn't hear anyone calling out stuff in voice, so that's good. Well, I started on Inters and I think Bruce did the same. Yeah, I started on the Inters and me and Bruce and a couple others, I think Stahu as well, went into the pits after 2 or 3 laps, I think it was. I think that was the ideal moment. Yeah. 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 Oh, okay. Yeah, I started on the Inters and I went to mediums and made those last until the end. So, yeah, on one stop. It was good fun though. Yeah. Yeah.
Radio check.
Yeah, I think there were some dry patches starting to shape up after one lap already. So yeah, but I was just thinking like I'm gonna start on the inters to be on the right tire and then just make one pit stop when the conditions are fit to do so, and then try and make it to the end. But probably not the fastest way to do it. But yeah, I still managed to gain a couple positions. Yeah, it's always good. Oh, yeah. I changed something for my recording last Thursday because I had some issues. I need to have a look at that. I think I can fix that. So that was on the last lap with you guys. Okay, yeah, I'll have a look as well. All right. Thank you all for joining, and see you all next week for some IndyCar action, and of course on Saturday some endurance action around the road America. So make sure to sign up for that one as well. Yeah, no worries.
Now I think it's 6 points, if I'm not mistaken, at this point.
You can hear it now, I think.
Yeah. Oh, you'll win the championship, mate. I'm going to miss a round coming up soon, maybe 2. So you're all good.
Oh,
well,
unfortunate.
If you say that the
doctor... At least, I will call this justice coming back to me after I lost the race in Spielberg due to the game bugging out. Yeah, but the pace wasn't bad. I just messed up the strategy today in the end. And a minor skill issue with the spin, but that wasn't the main culprit.
Yeah.
I really wanted
guys,
to start on
head out of
personally, but I knew I would have died.
I'll see you next time, Mike.
Well, yeah, thanks for joining, and maybe see some of you on our stream as well. Alright. Cheers, and catch you guys later. Bye bye.
Alright. Peace, peace.
See you.
Alright. So, yeah, let's just have a little look. Replay surprise. Yeah, it did. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick break, and then when we get back, we'll have a look at what happened, but I think we should be done very quickly. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's have a little look at what happened. Don't think a lot happened, if I'm honest, but yeah. I had Nico in front, who was started on mediums, which caused him to run wide straight away. Oh yeah, we had this guy going into the pits straight away. Not sure why. It's a shame that we can't really see the actual tires the people are running. Ooh, bad exit, entry. So we had Nico going wide. Felt like initially I was gaining a little bit on Tines. Hey, Rush. Things got a little bit interesting there. TS, RT. I wonder how RT dropped behind me though. Oh wait, Tines went slightly off, I think. Not sure if that was because of me talking to him and he replying. Yeah, a little wide. Hey Frano. Tina's and RT having a little battle there. Oh yeah, he spun, that's why. I forgot about that one. I actually nearly couldn't avoid it anymore. Hey Quado. So for Tina's it looked like this. And for me it looked like this. Yeah, I'll have a look. I nearly caught it live. You were in front of me. So I was like, oh please don't roll across the track, but he did well to oh. To stay there. Hold on for waiting. Was good fun though. I always like changing conditions during a race. Well, most of you guys know that I like a little bit of rain every now and then, especially in the RPM races and stuff, but maybe it would have been better to start with first weather slot rain and then have like 3 weather slots or something. For 22 laps, that would be like 8 laps each, 7 laps each. Might have been a little bit better to stretch out the wet weather, but yeah. Then again, this is pretty lifelike compared to what the real F1 did. Let's see, is there any form of battle going on? Tina's and Rush close to each other. Did you start on the Inters Rush? I really hope that they can change it somehow, that we can see it in the replay. Yeah, so I had a feeling you were. The thing is, over here, I just saw Tina's pulling away from me quite a bit. Whereas before I felt like I was catching him. So that for me was a bit of a signal as well to change to slicks. Which I think I did at the end of this lap. But yeah, you can see here, it looks a bit wetter in the replay, but it wasn't. You can tell if there's not a lot of spray coming from behind the cars, then that's a good indication. So yeah, from this point on, slicks were quicker. Oh! Is that, wait, no, was that actually Bruce? Ah, Bruce had a spin. And then he went into the pits, I think. Ugh. Had to wait, had to wait, had to wait, had to wait. Yeah, so this is also the lap that I'm pitting in. Quite cautious on the entry, but... So yeah, I was actually thinking about maybe starting on slicks, but then was like, let's go inters and then go mediums, and to get the mandatory pit stop out of the way and hopefully be able to finish the race. This guy seems pretty quick in well, time is going a bit whack now, but reasonably pace in quali and all that, but he was nowhere near during the race. I don't know if he made some mistakes, but these timings are just way off. Look at that. I'm in the lead. Quickly make a screenshot. Just kidding. Now it's better. So at some point I get behind or in front of Artie. I think he goes into the pits here, and then later on towards the end he was closing in on me slightly, and then he went into the pits again. I was like, okay, that's track position for me. Lap 11-12, okay. Ooh, AJ and Cueto, who's slightly in front of those. That looks interesting as well. Ooh, AJ with the DRS. Plenty of room between them. One could call this the battle of the pigs as well. By the way, Rush, your ping was like 82 when you were in front of me, when you passed me, so that's pretty good. I mean, I've seen it almost double that for you, so... Stachu and Tines. Yeah. I found that would be nice as well. Look at the difference in speed though. This one ran a little bit wide there. Wait, that's not Bruce. Who's that then? Huh? Oh wait, we're watching AJ? Yeah, on Nico. Sorry. It's totally oh! Can Quado capitalize on that? Not quite. He was actually a bit further back. Okay. Actually, would have thought Quado would be a bit closer to AJ there. Let's see, lap 11 and 12. Miss Rush. Where did you have your spin, Rush? It actually shows the slicks now. See that? Not for everyone. Might have been because we had a look at the pit lane when those guys made their pit stop. Okay, so I guess it was lap 12. Oh no, maybe 11. Now you are starting. Oh! What was that? Okay. Did you see that as well, Rush? Look at that, that's like a big freeze. Not sure if you could have seen that. Yeah, you might have... I think you saw him standing there. Ran a little bit wide there already. Oh, nearly saved it. Oh. Just a bit too much trouble there. So first you dip your wheel on the gravel, right side wheels. Those are a bit dirty then. Ah, that's unfortunate. Did you get damage from that?
Okay, what damage do you have? Talent.
Those kinds of crashes can easily knock off your rear wing though. Okay, so let's watch Tina's pit stop now, and then it'll show his on slicks. So when you watch someone when they make a pit stop and change tires, it does show the change tires. Same with Guido, can do the same. There you go. Miss Tahu, JK. Rush into the pits. That's where I pass him. Only just. There's really no point in me fighting it that hard. Any other battles going on? That's not... Yeah, that's Tina and Bruce. Tina and Bruce are actually the closest together. Bruce stuck behind Nico. Just a little bit. That allows Tina's to close the gap a little bit more. Switch back. Ooh, good move, good move. Can Tina's do the same straight away? No, he cannot. That's a shame. Oh, Nico ran slightly wide there. Little lock up. not a great rejoin, to be honest. What he should have done was go over here. Wait, stop. Go over here and then rejoin the track. Get up to speed. Now he just rejoins right on the apex, basically. It's not ideal. Luckily Tina's saw that and left enough room, but he did have to take some avoiding action there. And basically if Nico would have rejoined over here, he could have made get up to speed on this side. That would have been the better solution. And yes, I'm speaking from experience. Oh, he outbraked himself there. Oh. Well done by Tines though. I think he tricked him into doing that. It looks like it. That's probably a track limit. I don't think I got any track limit warnings this race. So towards the end we had Tina's and AJ getting close to each other. We have Rush, who had a accidente on lap 18. Yeah, it's a shame, Rush, because I was saying that after I saw you had a spin, which we're about to see now. Oh, this is where Artie goes into the pit lane. That you're so quick, but just in the race sometimes you make mistakes, which some of us tend to do. I have the same, but and we were just wondering if it's just your setup, if your setup is like on a knife's edge, and yeah, maybe going a little bit safer but a little bit slower might actually be more beneficial. I mean, I probably had a bit too much downforce on my car, but at least I didn't make any of my usual spins or big mistakes or stuff like that. So that's quite nice. Next lap. Bit wide there. I did the same once or twice, and that was quite tricky because it looked still very wet alongside the track there. Oh, you actually had a spin earlier than I thought. Yeah. Yeah. The best thing to do is as soon as you hit the gravel, is just lift off. Don't brake, just lift off. Hold your wheel. Because if you brake or just stay on throttle, as you did over here, especially with the car bouncing around, it's easy to throw it into a spin. Yeah,
Yeah, it is easy to overdrive these cars. Oh, look at that. It's like magic, guys. It's like magic. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Oh boy. Look at this. Hey Frano, yeah. Slightly bent on the wing. This is so weird. If I remember tomorrow, then I'll report this to Razer because that shouldn't happen. And it even goes up and down a little bit. Okay, where does it go now? Yeah, magic carpet. That's also, if you've lost your rear wing, you really need to be a little bit more cautious. You're going way too fast without any rear wing. That's always gonna end up bad in these cars. Can we see that if we use the trackside camera though? I have a feeling we can. Yeah. Okay. This is absolutely insane. Very strange. At least you've lost that little piece there. I bet that's why you went so quickly without the rear wing. You were feeling haunted. So you tried to get away as quickly as you can. Well, at least it worked. In a way. That part is gone, but... Oh. Yeah, without a rear wing it's so tricky to get around. And suspension damage as well. Okay, on to... moving towards the final lap. How did Tines catch AJ then? Did AJ make a mistake? Because the gap's like 4.5 seconds now. Still like 4 seconds. I assume that AJ just made a mistake on the penultimate or on the final lap. Little oversteer there. How did he catch up so quickly? What happened to AJ? 2 seconds was just tire advantage. I guess it was. Strange and interesting. Oh no, he made a mistake there. There it is. He had a wobble there. Oh yeah, that cost him time. Okay, so let's watch this final lap between Tines and AJ. Oh. DRS. Yeah, DRS overtake there. Oh. That was actually his biggest chance of overtaking. Look at that. Just couldn't get the car stopped in time. Oh, look at that lighting. There. I actually saw the same during racing VR. Not sure if it was the same lap. Could be. There, you see that? It's like clouds appearing and then disappearing again. There. Very strange. Ah, he backed out of it. Yeah, he wasn't fully alongside. And with the ping of AJ, that also did not make it easier. Here he comes. Oh. Side by side with Blanchimont. Oh. 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 Yeah. Little off track by AJ and then just all or nothing move basically. See how Tines rejoins here. Well, he's around on that side would have been even better, but oh boy, that was. If Tines would have been able to see him coming, he could have just braked earlier there and just wait until AJ passes by, slides on by and then pass him anyways, but good fun though. Good to see pretty clean race with tricky conditions at the start. So yeah, not bad at all, I must say. Alright. So what's the schedule? Yeah, he did, which is the only right thing to do, indeed. And that's part of what I like about league racing. Just it's a bit more, yeah, well, yeah, casual in a way. Just yeah, incidents can happen. It's a matter of how you deal with them. So the schedule for the coming week, KCSR don't have anything scheduled for tomorrow. I'm also not sure if they are gonna schedule anything. As I know, tomorrow night there are gonna be some multiplayer beta tests as well. And I know Johnny and Blank who run with KCSR in general tend to join those tests. So yeah, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that. On Tuesday, which now I might be able to do, is AMSU with the Formula Retro Gen 2. So they did not select a particular car. Okay. I have a feeling those cars aren't particularly well balanced, but I might be wrong. Formula Ultimate, no, what was it? Formula Retro Gen 2? Retro Gen 2. Oh, that's got the fan car. Oh. I won my first and only league race in that car. Probably not the quickest though. Well, might be. Oh. Could be interesting. So yeah, I might be able to join that one on Tuesday now. So that could be interesting. Brands Hatch. Why do I get the feeling that they've ran Brands Hatch not too long ago? I think it's only 3 weeks ago or something. But yeah, still okay. On Wednesday, MVRC are doing a jackpot night with the Puma GTE around 1993 Spa. Then on Thursday with RPM we are doing a dirt night. So we're gonna drive a couple different cars in short races, short practice quali, short race, and across dirt tracks. Not rallycross tracks because those only have like 6 or 8 grid slots, and these have got 16 slots. So yeah, that's for Thursday. So even if you can't be there when we start, if there's room in the server, you can hop on later. So not a big deal. Just having a little bit of fun. Probably pick some very unlogical cars to drive across those tracks, but yeah. I will need to try a couple cars maybe beforehand. So yeah, I might need to do that on a Tuesday. And then on Saturday we're doing a 2-hour race around Road America in the LMDH, LMP2 and GT3 Gen 2 class. Now, should Razer release the update before Saturday, there might be some extra options available in terms of cars to choose from. So that could be interesting. And then on Sunday, NRT are continuing their mini challenge around Cascavel, a double header, a reverse grid for the second race. And then next week on Sunday, registration has opened. We're gonna do IndyCar around Laguna Seca with the famous corkscrew. So that's gonna be interesting as well. So yeah, make sure to sign up for that one. Quader already did, I did, so it's gonna be a good race anyway, with both of us in. But yeah, we would like to have more of you join us, if possible. Yeah, so that's it basically. Me thinks. And then we have got like 3 more rounds in the F1 Championship to go. I'm gonna miss this one because I'm away on summer vacation. So I only have Monza and Nürburgring. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Alright, that's gonna do it. At least I'm glad that my virtual desktop VR also doing a stream kept on working well. Brazil. Did I forget Brazil? Oh yeah, it's all the way down here. Brazil, yeah. I forgot about Brazil. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. So 4 more rounds. And I can do 3 of those. So, yeah. So glad that my virtual desktop VR stuff hold up. Worked well, and yeah, sorry for not having the Discord audio play on stream, but that's fixed now as well, so yeah. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for tonight, guys. I really need to try a couple things in the beta before I go to bed. So yeah, blame dry heat for that one. But yeah, hopefully some of the new and shiny stuff will be available for you guys somewhere during the coming week, maybe. Not sure. Nothing was mentioned about that, but yeah. Otherwise, it will probably be within 2 weeks, but yeah. Don't pin me down on that one, though. It's Razer time, so you never know on what time zone they are. So yeah. But I think some of the new stuff, new content you guys are gonna like. So yeah. Alright, that's gonna do it, guys. Have a good night, and I hope to see you, well, maybe on Tuesday, and otherwise it's probably gonna be Thursday this week. So not a lot of streams the coming week, but yeah, I really need to join those beta tests because they want to try out some improvements, and they need a full grid for those. So that's why. So it's all for a good cause, but yeah. Alright. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun. Spa is always fun, especially in F1 car. And hope to see you all very soon. Alright. Good night, everyone, and bye bye.